going to go ahead and get started, guys. So this is a lot of coaches' first call tonight. I'm really, really excited for you guys to be here. In case some of you do not know me, my name is Deidra Penrose, and I am the creator of Forever Fit, which is the team that you are brought to and why you're on this call. It's our big team with a whole bunch of teams below us that we are just growing like crazy, and it's amazing. So welcome, Alicia, welcome. I hope you have your pain meds and you're feeling okay to be on the call. Alicia just had some dental work and it's not feeling much better. So she's been struggling, but she's on the call. So thanks for jumping on. All right, guys. So I am going to talk about a couple of things before I introduce Maria, because Maria is actually going to be doing our call tonight and talking a little bit about her journey so far and how to bring on other fitness experts and professionals, because one thing people have trouble with is talking about the coaching opportunity. It's a lot easier for us to talk about bringing challengers on in a challenge group, but when it comes to talking to people who are already in shape and have gerbils in their arms that move back and forth, I know that I used to never ask people who are already in shape with gerbils crawling up their arm. So she is going to talk about how she approaches people and how she got involved herself. So before we do that, I am going to, hold on guys, one sec. Now if I'm going to be able to find it. Here we go. I am pretty darn excited to screen share. If you guys have not seen, hopefully I'll be able to screen share. Can you guys see this? The Forever Fit on their A game? Yeah? I can't see. Can you guys? Was that a yes?
Yeah. I can see it.
Perfect. Okay. So I wanted to go over our shout outs first because it is the beginning of the month. We have a lot going on, but we just had an amazing month last month. And as you guys can see, a lot of people are off to a great start because it is only the 5th. Today is the 5th, right? Today is the 5th, and we already have people up on the leaderboards. So I just want to go over the top producers. The top producers are coaches who have PV, which is personal volume. So I may talk a little bit more about the simple things because there's so many new coaches on that I just want to make sure that you guys all understand. But PV means people that you're signing up as customers with challenge packs or with any type of workout program or Shakeology. The orders are coming from your customers. So that is your PV, your personal volume. That is where we get our top producers. So we have Cheryl Isola, which is a coach on Sarah Griffith's team, is rocking it at 665. We have Lauren Penrose at 545. Go Sissy in Law. We have Jade Emhoff at 544, and she is a brand new diamond. We have Melissa Bueller at 485, Megan Cox at 465, Lindsay Callis at 419, Beth Bird at 390, Vanessa McLaughlin at 390, Sarah Griffith at 387, Jill at 375, Misty Valentine at 375, Megan Blinka at 360, her hubby Kyle at 343. So we can add hers together because he's working his business, which is an awesome thing to do. This just shows how you can grow your business by signing up a spouse and having control over that business center. It is really nice to have. We have Erin Trail at 338, Ashley Joseph at 324, Alicia Wright at 320, Reagan Long at 320, Andrea Youngblood at 315, Heather Geiger at 307, and Laura Bird at 300. So congratulations. That is literally the most coaches we've ever had above 300 on our team. So this just comes to show that we are definitely moving on up. And the top Success Club earners so far, this is this month already. So this is March. I just am going to go over a couple. Tara Gaston is a discount coach, no longer discount coach, because she is sharing her transformation with people. She is a nurse. We actually were friends and met in college, and we were both nursing. We went to nursing together, and she is like blowing it out of the water. She had her second baby and wanted to start working out, but she actually contacted me for her husband, and she decided a week later that she wanted to join in. Never liked to work out in her life, and I'm pretty sure that she is kicking butt now because she is already over halfway to Diamond, and she is at Success Club 8. She did this in one day. Just proves to you anything can happen in one day if you put your mind to it. So she is at Success Club 8. Terry Long is at Success Club 8. Melissa B at 6, Jade Emhoff at 6, Megan Blanca at 5. And it just keeps going, but those are the ones who have already hit Success Club. Okay, Lauren, Aaron, and Nicole, they are all on Lauren's team, almost at Success Club 5 already. So keep up the great work, guys. And then we have Tara at Emerald, new rank advancements, Bonnie Casella at Emerald, Courtney Burke at Emerald, and Jessica K. I don't remember your last name because you're brand new, but I'm going to learn it. Where is it? I know it's somewhere. Did I put you on here? Kemhawk at Emerald. So congratulations. Now I am going to unscreen share. All right, cool. So next I want to give another shout out for the people who went for no in February. I've been talking about it all the time. And in January, I know you guys like to hear me complain a lot because I was so mad that I wanted to give out gifts. I love giving out gifts. And nobody went for no in that month. So I made it clear that in February, I better be able to give gifts away. So go for no. There's a lot of new coaches on. You've never seen this before. This is our go for no. There's 100 squares in it. And the point of these squares is to show how many people we are inviting to our challenge groups or coaching opportunity. And it's just a great accountability thing that I have going on. I am doing it with everyone. So in the month of February, we actually had 8 people go for no. So they hit 100 invites, and the more people you invite, the better chance you have for hitting Success Club and signing up new coaches to join your team. So we have Keela Orr, we have Bonnie Casella, Lindsay Callis, Sarah Johnson, Vanessa McLaughlin, Brittany Kelly, and Maria Bokulich. Okay. And Heather Geiger. You guys all will be getting something special in the mail, and I'm so excited. They won't be in for like another week, so don't expect them anytime this week. It'll probably be like next week or the week after. But anyways, check your mail. All right. So I'm actually going for no again. I don't know if you guys are going to get sick of me going for no, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it because it's fun and it's keeping me accountable, and that is how I hit Success Club 37 last month. So if you guys want to hit Success Club each month, this is a perfect way for you to stay accountable and on track, and it's nice to see who you're inviting. One thing that I never ever do is if someone tells me no, I never cross their name off of the list. Because no does not mean no forever. It means that they're going to stalk your Facebook page. They're going to see how consistent you are. They're going to see what you're all about if you're in this just, you know, for short term, or if you're going to be in this for the long run and you are really going to be there to help them. So make sure that you are not crossing off names. The only time you cross off names is if A, they're a coach themselves, or B, they have a coach already working with them. We don't steal coaches. We simply refer them to their upline coach or who their coach already is. All right. The next thing we have going on for March is you guys saw in the file section about Katie's campaign. Katie Ersta is my success partner. We actually started coaching around the same time. She is a 9-star coach. Hold on. Make sure you guys are muted if you're, okay, good. She's a 9-star coach. Last year, she was diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma out of nowhere. She thought she just had, I can't even think. She was breastfeeding and she thought she had mastitis. So when she went and got put on antibiotics, it didn't go away. Needless to say, she went through more testing and they found she didn't only have lymphoma, but it was stage 4. So imagine how scary that is, having 2 young little boys and being a wife and a teacher and a lot going on. She literally just went on, she extended her maternity leave as a teacher. So she was not getting her health insurance, and her husband's did not kick in yet when all these testing, and she had to start chemo right away. So she went through 12 rounds of chemo. It was a very tough time for her. I really got to know her even more during that time, and it was tough, but she literally worked out every day. Even on her chemo days, she would work out before she went into chemo. She would wake up at freaking 5 or 6 in the morning and get it done. And she hit Success Club every single month during this time. Every single month, struggling to live, going through chemo, being sick, having kids, being a wife, and working her business. So you guys can only imagine the struggles that she went through. This just comes to show, you know, there are people who want to make excuses, and there are people who, you know, just can throw those out the door. And no matter what, if you want something bad enough, you're going to do it. And that is exactly what she did. She fought through it. Even though she was sick, she did what she needed to do. She had her computer with her during chemo and worked and did what she needed to do to succeed. And now she is cancer-free. She is a huge success story. She is actually going to be talking at Summit, which is our biggest training. She has talked at our Super Saturdays. She's amazing. She's amazing. She has a great story. She's always talking about sweating for something bigger, turning your mess into a message. So you guys can even think of that with your own stories on, you know, how you can make it even better for yourself and try to help people in different ways. Anyways, this month is going to sweating for a purpose, sweating for something bigger. I am dedicating my month to Katie because I really want to help her. Since she's gone through this, she was actually nominated for Pittsburgh Woman of the Year, which is huge. It is absolutely huge. So she is doing a lot of campaigning. One of the things that she is doing is donating all her money to LLS, which is the Lymphoma Leukemia Society. So I want to help her do that. In the file section, I talked about how I am going to be doing that. And we decided as a team to do a huge fit club for one day on March 28th. It is going to be in North Huntington, PA at Circleville Fire Hall. Thank you, Aaron, for getting it for free. Pretty awesome. So now that we are able to do that, literally all of the money can go right to the LLS fund for Katie. So Aaron also made our, what's it called? Flyer. I can't think. 4.5 weeks out from a show. You don't think anymore. She made a flyer for us, and we are going to print that off. I will post that, or Erin will post it actually, maybe. That'd be awesome. So we can all print it out and hang it everywhere, especially for the people who are local. I know, Mom, Lori, you're going to be posting it everywhere at your jobs, your parents' jobs, whoever lives around North Huntington, Monroeville, Greensburg, Pittsburgh area. Post them everywhere. Talk to everyone about it. Post on social media. I'm going to be doing an event page, so hopefully people can see it that way too. But it's going to be March 28th. It's a Saturday from 9 to 12. We are going to have a Shakeology bar afterwards, and Katie is actually going to be there and talk about her story, so it can just inspire many people, and hopefully those who, you know, everyone knows someone who has been diagnosed with cancer, who has, you know, survived cancer, who has fought cancer in general. So I think it's going to hit home for a lot of people, and we are asking for donations, and it's going to be any number that they want. So hopefully we can get a lot of people involved that way. So, all right. Next we have our on-demand. Can you guys give me a show of hands who's tried on-demand? Who likes it? Yay! Seriously, I've been lazy and just doing my workout in my living room because it's on my computer and it's right there. But it is really awesome. I'm excited for it. I have posted the FAQs about it. If you have not tried it, I recommend you doing that, even so you could just have the availability to talk to your customers about it, or your downline coaches about it, so they know how to use it. It's a great opportunity now. We have, 11 different programs on there, plus the availability to try out the 21-day fix, the extreme, PIO, which are our new programs. It's a really big opportunity for people, so they could try it, and if they like it, then they can go ahead and purchase the program or the challenge pack. And the on-demand is actually it's in a challenge pack right now on sale for $140 with Shakeology. Now, for everyone, customers and coaches, they do have to have the club membership in order to have the on-demand. The club membership is $38.97 every 3 months. So if they get this challenge pack for $140, after that, every 3 months, that club membership will still come out of their account. This is a really good deal for having the availability to have 11 programs. It will be going up in price. This is a temporary thing. So if you do get it now, or if your customers get it now, they will be grandfathered into that price that they have right now. So if you're going to do it, make sure you jump on board with that as soon as you can. But it is very simple to use. Literally, you click on the on-demand. If you do not have the club membership, there is a spot that says Get Club, and you can just simply sign up that way. Along with that challenge pack, there are a couple other ones. We have the Refresh Challenge Pack again for $140, so you're getting the Shakeology along with a 3-day refresh, which you're saving $70 with it total. If someone doesn't want to use a workout program and they want to kickstart with their nutrition, this is a perfect opportunity for them. Also Turbo Fire, like one of my favorite workout programs because I love dancing. It was one of the first programs that I ever used, but it really helps. It's fun. It's very upbeat. Shalene Johnson is amazing and motivating and inspiring. So dancing, high intense, high impact cardio workout with a Shakeology is $140, and it's usually actually $180. So anytime there's a challenge pack on sale, it's usually only $20 less than, and this is $40 less than. So it's a great, great sale. And then we have T25, which is a 25-minute program, cardio. You use weights for the second 5 weeks of it. It's a 10-week program with Shaun T. Great modification to it. So it's I say for beginners and intermediate. It's $180 on sale. Usually it's $205, and that is with Shakeology as well. So all challenge packs come with a workout program, the nutrition guide, Shakeology and Home Direct, which means any challenge pack automatically comes with Shakeology and Home Direct. It's an auto ship until they cancel. So that is one thing that is very important to know. Let me see here. Yeah. So those are all the challenge packs. 4 of them, this is a perfect way to get your challengers on board. If they say that, money is an issue, let them know, this is a perfect opportunity because we do have a lot of programs that are on sale right now. Help them find a program that's going to work best for them based on what their goals are, what intensity level they are, if they have any limitations with having any injuries in the past. So, if they have a hurt back, you don't want them jumping into the 21-day fix extreme, maybe something like PIO or even T25 using the modification. All right. Next we have Summit. I know I already said a little bit of something about that, but Summit is our biggest training of the year. If you are working the business, I will say this is going to be the best investment into your business you can possibly do. This year, it is in Nashville, Tennessee. Every year they change it. We had it last year in Vegas, and it was absolutely amazing. It was probably more amazing that I had coaches on our team there too. And this year is going to be even more amazing because we have more coaches on our team going. So July 16th through the 19th, you can register now. We were on a waiting list. I don't think there's a waiting list currently, so you should be able to sign up. And there are also hotels that are giving a discount for us. Also, I have a house with a few of our coaches, and we do have 1 room left for 2 people. So if you guys are interested, let me know and we can talk to you about that. Oh, go ahead. What? Did someone say something? No? All right. Amber, I'm muting you. You were talking. Sorry. I just called you out. All right. So for the new coaches, this is very important. If you hit Success Club your first 3 months of working your business, Success Club 5 means you help 3 people. You can sell 3 challenge packs, and each challenge pack is worth 2 points. That'll get you to Success Club 6. Or you can sell 2 challenge packs and 1 Shakeology and Home Direct, or 5 Shakeology and Home Direct. If you hit Success Club 5 for 3 months, you actually get your Summit ticket for free. Now it is going to be for next year since it is so late into the year. But this is still a great opportunity for you, give you a little push. Beachbody gives us a lot of bonuses for the hard work that we put in. So if you are doing that, I would definitely get started. All right. Coach Training Academy. This is just a little update for you guys. We always had the Coach Training Academy that when new coaches get started, there's a little thing in the back office that has a whole bunch of videos and sections for you to go through. It has changed, so I want you guys to make sure that you look through it so you know. Oh, new coach discount. Oh, hold on, Christy. Okay, new coach discount is $100 off your ticket for Summit for this year. Yes. Please make sure if you are going to Summit this year, you get that. Thank you. I did not say that. Thank you. All right, so the Coach Training Academy, it has changed. So if you go into the training section, it's actually branched off for each rank, which is really, really nice. Christy, whenever you're signing up, it should say something about being a new coach because it'll put in your coach ID and stuff. You should be good. Cheryl, did you do that?
I paid for a ticket, but I should win this month. Like, I think I'll get refunded.
Okay.
Yes, I got a new coach price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it pretty self-explanatory when you signed up?
Yep. And they said, I took your advice and bought the ticket, and they said if I win it, which I will, close, I'll get it. But then they'll refund me because I'll be in for this year because I'm before some of these new coaches. I signed in December, so that's why.
Okay.
It'll be for this year for me.
Perfect. Thank you.
But it was easy.
Awesome. Thanks. All right. So for the brand new coaches, there's a section that is getting started. There's a couple videos, there's a couple PDF files, and then there's one for coach, which just means that you're an active coach. Those are new coaches who are using Shakeology. They have their 50 PV, which is Shakeology, which is 90 PV. So you're definitely active with that. But there's a couple videos and more PDF files. Everything is according to what you should know with your rank. So print out those PDF files, put them somewhere in a folder where you can go back to them at all times. And then it goes up from emerald going to diamond and then 2-star, 5-star. So it's really nice that they have that. So you should know what level you're on and it gives you the proper training that you need. So yes, definitely check that out. Coach Basics. We did just start a Coach Basics, at least for my team we did. Most of the diamond coaches should have their own Coach Basics going or doing a couple together. I did just start mine. We're in the 4th day. So I have mine starting the first Monday of every month. If you are not in a Coach Basics, make sure you talk to your coach and get in one as soon as you can. The sooner you get started, the sooner you are going to have success. Also with the Emerald to Diamond group, same thing. If you are an Emerald coach, which means you have at least 2 coaches, one on your left leg, one on your right leg, active makes you Emerald. And they have to both be personally sponsored that you signed up. Then you're ready to go to the next level, which is Diamond. So you want to get into a group, start thinking about how you can reach your next goal. We are always reaching for a new goal. It's a really good thing. One great thing we have is the trainings always available to us. Not all teams do that for people. So this is, an amazing opportunity that we give. I learned it from my upline coach, Melanie, who is the number 1 coach in the company. So you guys are all part of the number 1 coach, the dream team. So it's pretty awesome. I would say it is. And we did pretty awesome last year. We finished at number 26. And, for being in this business, I started 2 years ago. So everyone else here has been in the business 2 years or less. So this is a very big growing team. Awesome. You guys are working really hard. Keep it up. And make sure that you are getting into the trainings. If you have a coach who's getting started, make sure you're helping them get started right by getting them into the Coach Basics as well. All right. Does anyone have any questions about that? Anything I just covered? Because I know I just talked a long time. Are we good? All right. Cool. So I am going to introduce Maria because she is going to be Maria might talk about that. I'm going to introduce Maria. I actually have never met Maria, but I will be this weekend. I'm really excited because she is coming to our New York City training with the 3 vital behaviors. But Maria is actually not my personally sponsored coach, but she is, she is one of my good friends' sisters' wives. There we go. We got it. She lives in Washington, D.C. She is a personal trainer. She's going to have to tell us about how long she's been a personal trainer, but she has been in this business for just a month, maybe hitting that month. But she is almost a diamond coach already. She is signing up tons of coaches that are already into fitness. Also signing up her clients, I'm taking it, that she is helping at the gym that she works at. And she is also prepping for her first figure competition. She's doing it with me on April 4th. We are about 4 weeks out, and literally this girl, okay, so I've been prepping for like 16 weeks, all right? And I've been falling off track like a million times. So I decided, because Maria has guns like no other, at the 6 week mark, 6 weeks out. So it's been like 2 weeks maybe. I said, Maria, you really need to do this show with me. And she's like, okay, I'll do it. So she was like already prepped and ready 6 weeks out, which is crazy because you need at least 12 weeks out. So maybe I can post her abs of steel on Forever Fit. Anyways, all right. I'm going to let you go ahead and take it away, Maria. Tell us a little bit about you and your journey also so far.
Yeah. Well, what was the question? I didn't see it. The one that popped up down at the bottom, someone asked.
Oh, Sarah asked, I hope this call is to teach us how to have rocking arms like Maria. What are your secrets? Love them.
Got it. Okay. Well, I've been a personal trainer, actually full-time personal trainer for only about 2 years. However, I went to college to play basketball, switched to rowing, and ended up training for the Olympic rowing team for probably about, oh God, it kind of went on and off, but basically for about 8 years. And almost made it, got close for the 2012 Olympics. And when it got down to the last 6 months and I wasn't going to make the team, I decided to retire and move on to other things. So I've been personal training, like I said, at a gym here in DC, and it's been amazing. I love it. I think what I struggle with the most is that it just requires a ton of time to make a good income. Anyone had a personal trainer here, or do you know any personal trainers? Show of hands. Okay. So just to give you an idea, fortunately, DC is a very high income area and people have a lot of expendable money. So they are willing to pay $100 an hour for personal training, which means if I say wanted to work 40 hours a week, which as a personal trainer is a lot, because imagine just any job you're in. Imagine working with one person for the entire hour and listening to them and talking to them for the entire hour and keeping them motivated. And you're coming up with every single thing that they're supposed to do for that entire hour. And doing that for 40 hours a week can be very wearing. That being said, if you are able to do that, in DC at least, you can make somewhere around $120,000, which is great. However, more often than not, that means you're starting at about 5:30 in the morning. It's your first client, and you'll generally work until about 11, 12, 1 o'clock. Maybe you'll get an hour or so break, and then you're right back at the gym, generally around 4 o'clock, working until about 8, 9, or 10 o'clock at night. And it's wearing. So I did that my first year just because I was trying to get as many clients as possible. And what I'm finding is a lot of the trainers that I work with are just like me, and they want to have an income where they can actually save, they can actually pay off their student loans, they can go out on dates, they can maybe help support their family. But it's really tricky because the only time they're able to make money is when they're actually in the gym. They're not making money otherwise. And if like days like today where there's a snow day and I had to cancel my last 3 clients, I automatically lose about $300. And I have to try to make that up somewhere else. So I'm staying a little bit longer tomorrow. Now, with Beachbody, what's great is that I don't have to be in the gym to be making that money. And that's my biggest takeaway from this that I really share with the other trainers that I'm with, because they roll in like me at 6 o'clock in the morning, or I come in at 6:30 and they're finishing with their 5:30 client and they're exhausted. And, they're grumbling about having 6 more clients when it's 4:00 in the afternoon or whatnot. And they're just getting by. And they're, like I said, they're exhausted. Okay. A lot of them have anxiety attacks on the floor. It's a wearing career. So with Beachbody, what's awesome is you're able to make an income, like I said, outside the gym is one of the big things. The second thing is that it doesn't require a ton of energy. So physically being a trainer, you're always on your feet. So this is something where in between clients, I can have my iPad or my laptop or such, and I can do work and I can make efficient use of those gaps. Because sometimes I'll have a client and then I'll have an hour gap and then I won't have another client and then I'll have like a 2-hour gap. So again, this is something that they can do instead of just sitting around watching YouTube videos or just, we chit chat with each other, or sometimes I'll hop on the elliptical and I'm getting my cardio in, but I'm able to do work as well. It's also something they can progress with. So with personal training, the only way to make more money is working more hours. That's it. Like at least at my gym, you can progress from a personal trainer to a master trainer, which is my level, which means instead of making 50% of a session, I can make 60%, but that's it. And the only way for me to make more money is that I work more hours or that I do group training, which again, just requires more time, more energy. And although it's what I love, you can only do so much of that. So really, if you have friends, family members, anyone who who's a yoga instructor, personal trainer, any sort of group class instructor, even just getting them enrolled, because it's a way that they can actually increase their income and decrease their hours. And it's something that, as they get older, even because a lot of the trainers, a lot at my gym are probably late 20s. This is something that they can actually move forward with in their career, as opposed to, there are a few trainers that are late 30s, early 40s. We've got one guy who's, he's probably late 40s, and there's not really anywhere he can go with his career right now. I think a lot of trainers or instructors and such, you'll find, are worried that if they start talking about an in-home program, that their clients are going to drop them, that they're like, oh, well, okay, I don't need a personal trainer anymore. That's not the case for a couple reasons. I get a lot of feedback. Hold on, let me see if I can open this. Negative feedback when inviting those to teach group fitness classes. They're saying things like, I can't be a Beachbody coach. Well, take away from my clients because they will do it at home. Yep, there you go. Okay, so I get that too. That's what people are worried about. Here's the thing. My clients will not work out unless they see me. This is just, a lot of times people get personal trainers or they go to group classes because otherwise they know themselves and they're just not going to do it. I've tried telling my clients, I have a Facebook page and I post workouts and I post nutrition stuff, and I'll even text them workouts. They will not do it. I'm telling you, unless I'm right there in front of them saying, hey, I'm going to bill you $100, whether you come in right now or not, because you signed up for this session, they're not going to work out. And I'll say, hey, your husband's home from work this weekend. Why don't you guys go on a short little jog? Okay, yeah, definitely. That sounds great. I'll do that. They're not going to do it. So what's great about the Beachbody stuff, and a lot of my clients have really loved it, is because they come in and see me and I build it into their program. So I say, great, you're going to come in and see me on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And when you're not with me, I want you to do this video, this video, this video. And they actually like that because they can pop it in. It's only 30 minutes long. Just like me, they have someone there leading them through exactly what they have to do. They like being told what to do. It's a weird thing, but we do. I love having a coach. I love having a trainer. It makes me work harder than I would if I was just by myself. So that's one thing. Yeah. With group class instructors, tell them, okay, yeah, unless you have someone coming in to see you every single day, which I actually do. I have a girl who comes in and sees me 5 days a week, and she still signed up for a challenge back because, you know what? Her nutrition wasn't on point and she didn't know where to go with it. So she's already lost, I think, about 14 inches in 3 weeks. She's still going with it, and she's lost, I think, close to 10 pounds. I mean, she looks like a totally different person. But clients will, if you talk to them the right way and say, hey, I think you'll really like this because I've been working with you for whatever amount of time, 3 months, 6 months, a year. And unless you're coming in to see me, I know you're busy, but you're just not getting the workouts in. I want you to try this program and at least get this 30 minutes in. It comes with the 21-day fix, and the 21-day fix extreme is wonderful as far as the nutrition component, because as much as a personal trainer, a fitness instructor, a yoga person can be like, hey, you really need to focus on your nutrition more than even the workouts. What I get, I'd say 90% of the time is, oh, no, I eat really well. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, probably about minimum 25 to 35% body fat. There's no way that you eat very well. Like, they just don't know. And that's okay. But this actually gives them a very structured plan, and being able to tell them, hey, I'm going to be there to walk you through it. A lot of them, again, they love that. They're suddenly like, great, I can take my personal trainer home with me. I mean, I already text them all the time anyways, but this is somewhere else to hold them accountable. And with the nutrition stuff, just having different ideas, different things to cook, seeing other people struggle is really helpful for them. You know, it's kind of like being in a class, and when you're in the class and you're struggling and you look and you see the guy or the girl next to you and they're struggling, you're like, great, I'm not the only one in this. Like, we're both really pushing ourselves and it's not easy. So they can have that at home. And that's something, again, to talk to fitness professionals about. Yeah. I guess the big takeaways would be, like I said, the increase in income without necessarily working more hours. They're not going to lose clients. If anything, they'll probably get more clients coming to them because their clients are going to be getting better results. The take home, the nutrition component, because as much as you can talk to them when they come into the gym and say, I'll ask them, what's for dinner? What did you eat yesterday? This is something every day that they have something checking in on them. Questions?
Yeah. All right. So can you tell us how you initially felt about coaching before you started?
So I was definitely one of those people that couple of things. One, there was part of me that was like, oh, this is a pyramid scheme. It's just one of those things that you hear people, oh yeah, they make money with it. Sure. Okay. Like Deidra's just one of the anomalies. I was also a former athlete, and I guess I kind of still am an athlete in a way, but I was like, the workouts can't be that hard, and they've got to be for people who really just can't, like, they've never done anything else, and they're just they've never gone to a gym. They've got to be really kind of boring. They can't be that challenging. I feel like I get bored even just being at home. And then, I tried it. My sister-in-law introduced me to it. And one, it was really fun. Two, I love doing it with my wife. It was just something we love doing together. It was a nice bonding time for us. With the income portion, I love challenges and being able to see real results from just working harder. I'm very good at, if I work very hard, I want to see those results. And with this, you can. And then with like the coaching aspect, I've always loved coaching. I've been coaching since I was 12 years old. I started coaching little like kindergartners playing basketball. I coached all the way through high school, coached through college, coached rowing. I coached elite rowers, coached collegiate rowers. And so this allows me to really do what I already love to do and just work with more people. And that was one other challenge I really found with personal training in a gym is I can only work with so many people. I have a client roster of about 25 people, but this allows me to reach a much broader network of people, not just obviously close to me, but people in other states, people in other countries, like, and just have a bigger impact.
I'm sorry, I have a whole lot of questions.
That's okay.
Did you use a protein shake prior to drinking Shakeology?
I did. I used Vega, which is an all-natural protein supplement. I'm definitely more of a all-natural supplement sort of person. Even when I was training for the Olympics, I tried not to do anything, partly because we were very restricted on what we could have. But I used Vega. I used one that was like a raw protein powder. And I've tried a lot of different ones, I should say, as well, because I've definitely searched out different ones. And this one is by far the best. By far. Like, this one I was actually very, very surprised because, again, you hear about these shakes and people talk about it and it's like, oh yeah, it comes with the shake. Like, great, here we go. Here's another scam. But no, this one I'm very happy with. And my wife even, she swears by it and she will cry if we run out because she's like, I have no energy. I'm so sore. My skin's breaking out. It's all because we're out of Shakeology. I'm like, all right. And she says, I can hear you.
Is she over there?
She's in the living room.
Yeah, I was curious because I know, for myself, I have a little fear of talking to people who are already on, they're happy with what protein drink they're drinking. And it's like, okay, this is more than a protein drink. But sometimes it's scary trying to get someone to change because you don't want to come off silly. So how do you approach that with people whenever they're already on a supplement?
So a couple of the trainers especially, right? Anyone really in the fitness field, a lot of times are really into their nutrition as far as, right, their supplements. There's one trainer at our gym, Jesse, he's the highest earner and he's a very smart as far as marketing. He worked in marketing prior to being a personal trainer. And for him, his big thing is bring it to me. I'll try it. If I like it, I'll use it. And I think that's pretty much with anyone to some extent. And whether you have to, I think you're smart in that you sell them the packets, because then it shows the value of it, and it's not crazy expensive. Sell them a 5-pack for 20 or $25, so that way they can actually try it for a series of days, and they'll learn about it, and they'll be able to see whether it's something they like, and if they like it, great. But I think for me, like I said, I explained to them that, especially in the fitness industry, I need something more than just a protein shake to get me through the day. And this really holds me over. It gives me that extra energy. I don't have a second cup of coffee anymore. I just have my protein shake, and it gives me that extra energy. Another girl, Liz, I train with, she does fitness competitions, and she's very concerned, even with a little bit of sugar that's in it. I just talk to her and I say, great. Yeah. Well, here's what you do, just like you do with your regular food, you just cut it out as you get closer to the competition. Right. So you got to be smart about it. But I bought a bunch of packets. I just received them in the mail. So I'm going to bring them into the gym and let people buy it off me and see how they like it.
Awesome. I really love your confidence. Like, literally, I already told you guys, she's been in this business if that just hitting a month now, and you guys can tell her confidence when she is talking about these programs. She is talking about Shakeology. Like, she has no fear with it. It is not expensive. It is $5 a packet, or it's $3.33 whenever you're putting it into perspective as a discount coach or a coach. And it's nice because when you can be confident when you're talking to people about that, even if you're not confident because you're a new coach and you get nervous whenever you have someone with a price objection, this is the best time to just fake it till you make it. I say it all the time. Act confident, because it's going to turn into you are confident. You end up being what you act. So act confident that this is not expensive. This is providing you with the best nutrition and the best high quality nutrients that you are going to get, better than any other meal that you can feed yourself, that you can buy at the grocery store. But it is comparable in price to a meal you would buy at the grocery store, minus all the health benefits. So just think of it that way when you're talking to people, when they give you that price objection and say, well, I really can't afford it. I'm not sure right now. I say, okay, tell me what you eat on a normal day. Because if you tell me you eat healthy and you're eating all these salads, do you know a grilled chicken salad is $4, because a piece of grilled chicken is how much? Then you buy all the vegetables. Vegetables are expensive. Don't even tell me you juice, because juicing is even more expensive. So, just be confident whenever you're talking about the products and the Shakeology. When you're talking about the programs, you keep it forever. You are not paying for a gym membership. You are not paying $100 an hour for personal training, or it's a lot cheaper here. It's only $30. But still, I was paying $300 a month for 3 times a week for personal training. And it's ridiculous because I only saw him 3 days a week. And he helped me with my nutrition, but, there's just so much more to it being in this organization with Beachbody. You have so many more opportunities. You're helping people one-on-one, 24/7 in these challenge groups. So, it really does make a difference. And I am not putting down personal trainers, because I was one at one time, right when I got out of high school, because I loved fitness all throughout my life. And I became a personal trainer after high school, and I loved it. But it does wear you down. And I did not do it 40 hours a week. So I could not imagine Maria trying to do it 40 hours a week and constantly, motivating them. I'm a drill sergeant, so I yell in their face and motivate them, at the same time figuring out exactly what they're doing when, because consistently, so you can give them the most of your time every single minute until the training's over, and then for you to go jump into another, workout with another person and motivating them in a different way, because everyone needs something different. It would wear you down. This is an opportunity, because when you're talking to someone over the internet, when they're stressing you out, walk a freaking way from the computer for a minute, come back to them, and then you're okay. Woosah. So there are so many pros to this business that we have. Sarah's laughing. We don't get to walk away from the patients, do we, Sarah? I do. I do now. Sorry for your luck. You get there. Oh, Erin, sorry, you too. All these nurses here. All right. I have one more question. I'm sorry I'm taking all these questions. Can I ask one more?
Of course.
Okay. So how do your challengers and coaches like Shakeology, and what have they said about how it does for them within the short amount of time that they've even been on it?
One of my guys wants to bathe in it. I mean, I have the most entertaining challengers, so I think I've got, 14 people now or so who've signed up, only 2 of which are, everyone's a coach, a discounted coach, I should say, with the exception of 2. So one woman, only one's not a huge fan. She got the chocolate with whey, and she also, I love her to death. She's actually one of my favorite clients. And so she's the first person to be like, well, it's not my favorite. I'm going to bring her the vegan chocolate tomorrow, just so that way she can try it and see if she likes that one any better. I'm just giving it to her because I love her so much. She and her husband are adorable. But the rest of them try it. And again, they're very skeptical like me. Like, well, what do you think of the shake? I already do a protein shake or whatnot. And they try it and they're like, this is the best thing in the world. What other flavors are there? And I'm like, I had no idea. I want to drink this all day. I mean, I almost have to tell them, like, slow down. You can't have it 3 times a day. But they love it. Like I said, I've yet to meet one person who hasn't tried it the first time and immediately posted on the challenge group that they're in love and they want to drink it at all hours.
Have you made anyone Shakeology balls?
Not yet.
Oh, man.
I haven't even made them.
Me too.
I feel like that would be dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Don't do it while prepping.
Okay.
After. But yeah, good. They're amazing. They're like no-bake cookies. Who does not like chocolate and peanut butter cold no-bake cookies?
I should do that for our next personal training meeting.
Wait, say that again?
I should do that for our next personal training meeting and just bring them in for all the trainers.
Yes. Kind
of like you do with the nurses, right?
Yep. Oh, heck yeah. Sarah, how many times have I brought them in? And actually, we have some of the doctors. Sarah has one of the doctors, 1 or 2 of the doctors that is in her challenge group that is using Shakeology and has had great results with it. I know I had one of the doctors who does Dr. Connor, did he do triathlons? Triathlons? But he would actually make the Shakeology balls and use them during them so he could get them for his energy and to fill them up. So, yeah.
My mom did that for her marathon.
Did she?
The Shakeology balls.
Yeah. That's awesome. So there's so many things you can do with it. So many ways, that they can benefit you and help you. Today is not all about Shakeology, but since we're on the subject, it makes a huge difference. And a lot of people, that are already into fitness have that fear of talking to people a lot because they usually have a protein drink that they already drink. So this is just a great way for them to be approached. Maria did it. She's had a lot of success with it. It's just having them try it. And, I had the manager of Golds. He signed up as a coach and uses it, and it works out really well. So it's just about getting yourself out there, not being afraid. I know it is scary at first. It's sometimes one of those things you got to close your eyes and just send the message, or just ask and think about, and this is with any invite that you do, because I know inviting can be scary. Think about it. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. What is the best thing that can happen is you introduce them to this, and this is something that can change their life, their family, give them that financial freedom that they're looking for. And every single person here on this call has an opportunity to have that financial freedom and that freedom with their family. It all depends on how hard you want to work for it and how important it really means to you. There's a lot of coaches on here that have been very successful in a short amount of time. Like I said, we've only been Forever Fit for 2 years, and a lot has happened, and it's pretty amazing. I had 3 phone calls this morning, so excited, jumping for joy about what has changed and how they're growing. And it's an amazing feeling to, see that with our team. So it just, it takes working part-time hours for a full-time income and talking to everybody, literally. We go back to people in elementary school that we talk to. We go to family, friends. We go to everybody, because everyone deserves an opportunity. There is no one you should leave out, because everyone deserves to be healthy. And you know what? If someone's already healthy, someone deserves to be healthier. There's always room for improvement. So just kind of think of it that way. Yeah. Shoot. Does anyone else have any questions? I've taken over this call. Anyone have questions? Unmute yourself and talk. Maria, I think I got to ask them all.
That's good. This applies, by the way, guys. I know I'm a trainer, but it applies to people at your work too, right? I mean, Deidra's mentioned this as far as control of your income, but I think that's a big thing for a lot of people as far as their career. I know a lot of my clients are in careers where they go in, they work a certain number of hours, they get a certain paycheck. So the thought of having that control is huge, regardless of whether you're a personal trainer or you're something else. That's exciting to be able to think that, oh, I have control of making more money by just working a little bit harder on my end of things and having control over that.
And helping one more person.
Yeah.
That's
a big thing too. If they already, almost everyone will say, oh, I love helping people. Okay, well, how do you love helping them?
So true. Your success depends on the number of lives you change. And I will say that over and over and over again. So, if you want to do more, help another person, invite another person. And that's how we do it. All right. So no one has any questions? I think we're good. Maria, you did amazing. Thank you so, so much. This was a big help. This is recorded, so I will be posting it. And yeah, I appreciate it. You're kicking butt. All right, guys. I hope you have a great night, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys, for getting on. Bye.